Crispy Croutons. I got a little bit of a different video for you today. I'm going to be starting a new series. We've been doing a lot of Mobile Legends. I'm trying to move away, find some other games to play. Now, I've played Bloons Tower Defense before, but not in a few years. I used to play BTD Battles and stuff before the second game came out, so you know what? We're going to try and play us a map today. Now, which map do I want to play? I would like to do Impoppable on one of these maps. I beat a bunch of the pro maps and the expert maps. I beat Underground. I would like to beat some of these maps, like Muddy Piles or Ouch. I struggle a little bit with those ones. We actually ended up beating Dark Castle, I think like 3 days ago. I did it with a Mermonkey build. So, I actually, you know what? Let's try, I want to do Impoppable, is what I want to do. I want to try to do an Impoppable map. So that's what we're going to try to do here. I'm going to play a different map on Impoppable. The issue is finding a map that I've beat up to Impoppable. I've only been playing this for a couple weeks, just giving it a try. Wanted to try to make a YouTube video about it and stuff like that, so let's see here. Which one have we beaten? Ooh, we could do Cubism on Impoppable. That could be interesting. You know what, yeah, let's do Cubism on Impoppable. So I actually got lucky and I got some perks. I think it was from like end of season or something like that. I got a perk from some boxes and it gives me a Monkey Star and a Projectile Ricochet, which are really, really good. It gives my towers more pierce and it makes my projectiles like home in to balloons that are nearby. So that's really good. I've been trying to grind some experience to see what this does. It's apparently a Paragon. I've never had Paragons before. I only played BTD 6 for a few months when it first came out. And then I decided I wasn't really into it, and then went back to BTD Battles. Unfortunately, I was in high school and I was a big dummy and I tried to hack BTD Battles and I lost my account because I was a big moron. So I'm going to try to get back into BTD Battles. As you can see, there's a lot more towers now. I've been using the Mermonkey a lot, which wasn't around when I was playing. And I don't think the Desperado was around yet either. I think the Beast Handler was, but I don't quite remember. It's been a while. So actually what I'm going to do is I am going to start with a Dart Monkey, and we're going to try to get Benjamin almost immediately. Now I really like Benjamin because Benjamin allows me to not have to build so much Moab defense because the level 7 ability here will allow Moabs to not spawn children. As long as I can pop the outer layer, I don't have to worry about the ceramics. He also gives me more money from my banks, and I'll explain that in a minute. But basically, I just spam banks, and they will generate a ton of cash because of the bank hack here. Besides that, he gives a lot of money per round. At 17, he gives 5,000 per round. At 15, it's 2,500 per round. I mean, man, even at level 2, he gives 140 per round, which is really nice for early game. Allows you to get banana farms up quicker. So let's go ahead and start here. This is Impoppable, so it may take me a couple of tries. I've only beat a couple of maps on Impoppable, so we're going to see what we can do here. We should be able to get Benjamin up here pretty quickly, I think, though. Okay, we almost have enough money for Benjamin. We are going to pop him down. Let's see, the tricky part is finding a good spot that he's not going to get in the way. I think I'm actually going to place him right here because he's closer to the balloons, he's not line of sight, and he's on a place where he will not get in the way of me popping balloons, obviously. So this Dart Monkey is going to last pretty long. He's going to last probably until like round 16 or 17. He'll last quite a while. So we may be able to get a banana farm here going into round 13, maybe 14 if we don't get enough money from this round. So we're actually going to get a banana farm here on round 14. And then we're going to make sure that our defense is a little bit beefier. So actually what I'm going to do is I am going to get me an engineer. Now, the engineer is a special tower for a few reasons. They have these sentries and they have balloon traps. They also have pin, which is an extremely nice upgrade because what that allows me to do is it allows me to stun the balloons in place and I can pop them with my sentry guns for longer because the pin will keep them in place and they won't go further down the track. So that's a very nice upgrade. We're actually going to get the engineer. If I have to, I'll get him up to sentry guns, but for the time being, we are actually going to get our banana farm up to 1-0. Okay, so it looks like the engineer is doing a pretty good job of cleaning up all those balloons. So actually what I'm going to do is we're going to get ourselves a second banana farm. I know, that's crazy, right? Around 20? But you know what, man? That engineer is doing an awesome job at the current time. So we're just going to let him go to town and we're going to get our banana farm up to 2-0. Now, what do we need to get ready for here next? We need, we got a red balloon that slipped through. Let's see if we can get ourselves some road spikes here. Here we go. Those will work perfectly. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sentry guns. That'll prevent any of those balloons from sneaking through now. The engineer should be able to take care of them all. Let's get him up to pin. And now he'll be able to take care of them all. Now, obviously, we're going to need some camo detection, so we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a ninja here. We're going to get a second tier banana farm here. As you can see, the pin is keeping the balloons in place. They are being stunned by the engineer, so that is very nice. Now, another thing we need to get ready for is leads. Now, there's a couple ways that I can pop leads, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a druid. Now, I usually don't play druids too much, but the Heart of Thunder is a pretty nice upgrade for early game. I really enjoy using it. So there's our lead popping power. We're able to pop leads now. That shouldn't be a problem at all. We should be able to take care of camo balloons. I don't think that camo leads come out until way after round 40, so we're actually going to go even harder on our banana farms here. And we are going to get a couple of banks if we can. So there's the camo balloons there, obviously. The ninja is going to do quite a good job of taking care of them. We don't have much to worry about on this round. The next really worrisome thing that we need to worry about is the Moab on round 40. Now, as I said earlier, the Balloon Trojan is going to allow me to pop that outer layer of the Moab without having to really worry about the balloons inside. So actually what we're going to do, let's see here. You know what, man? It's only round 35. We're going to get another banana farm going in here. We're going to get into the second tier. Got those camo balloons coming out. Ninja's doing a great job of cleaning them up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a 3rd tier ninja with balloon. Actually, you know what? We're going to get a 4th tier ninja. Screw it, man. I'm feeling a 4th tier ninja today. So we're going to do Seeking Shuriken and Caltrops. And then that should be able to take care of that Moab on round 40 with no problems at all. So we're going to get even more farms. We're going to upgrade this to 1st tier. And then we're going to get a second tier. So we have 6 farms now. This should be enough to start going towards banks, but this isn't poppable. So you know what, man? We're going to go for even more banana farms. We're going to go for a 7th banana farm and maybe even an 8th banana farm, actually. So there we go. We do end up popping the Moab with no problems at all. That's very nice. So we're going to get even more banana farms here. We're going to get both of these up to 2nd tier, and then we're going to start getting up some banks. Long life bananas on as many as we can. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to get valuable bananas on as many as we can. And then pretty soon, we're going to be able to get our banks, man. So the bank costs 4,300 and unpoppable. Kind of sucks that you got to pay a little bit more, but you know what, man? We got 8 banana farms. We'll be able to afford it. Okay, so we got a bank now. Now, once you get a couple of banks, getting the other banana farms becomes way easier because these banks collect interest every round, and don't forget our Benjamin buff here. So the more banks that we get, the easier that getting banks is going to become because we have more money in these banks because of all these buffs. They collect interest, and the Benjamin buff is here, as you can see. So we're going to get another monkey bank. Our defense is not awesome, but it's doing a pretty good job. We got a Boonjitsu, we got a Dart Monkey, a Druid, we got an Engineer. They'll do fine for right now. They're obviously not perfect or amazing, but they'll be okay for the time being. Around round 52 or 53, though, we'll have to get a little bit more defense because the Moabs do start to become a little bit thicker at that point. But for the time being, we should be able to get more banana farms. So far playing BTD6 again, it's been a long time, and I actually really enjoy using Benjamin. I know that I was using Benjamin a lot before. I just really like Benjamin for going late game. He makes me so much money, and you know, it just makes it easier for me to play the game when I go super late game, when I take Benjamin. And he just generates so much money. Like you can see here, he's generated 8,000 monkey dollars already. So enough fooling around here, we gotta get some defense. So what are we gonna do here? I'm actually going to upgrade this engineer to double shot, and I'm going to get another monkey bank. Now, after this, we're going to get a sprockets engineer, I think. I'm going to get ourselves a sprocket engineer, collect our bank again, and we're going to upgrade him. We'll upgrade him to sentry expert, and then we'll do deconstruction. More damage on Moabs. And then what we're going to do here, this tower is actually really good, and I've been using it a lot. Now, it's good for a couple of reasons, like you have permanent brew, obviously, but the one that I like to use is unstable concoction. Now, unstable concoction, you're going to find out why it's really good. Man, we got ourselves a ton of camo balloons, but the ninja's doing a great job soaking those up. So look at this, man. We got $10,000 in our monkey banks already, and it's only round 57. So actually what we're going to do here is we are going to upgrade our alchemist. We're going to get him to acid pool, and then every Moab is going to explode and deal massive damage to everything around it. That's going to be awesome. As you can see, they just blow up and it kills everything. That's really good. Oh, so we actually don't have any camo lead popping power here. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a mortar. And that's going to do a good job at soaking all those camo balloons up. And we're going to put that right there. And then I'm going to upgrade my Dartling Gunner to a laser cannon with faster barrel spin. I'll do a good job mopping up all the balloons there. And if I have enough money at the end of the game, man, we're going to get ourselves a Ray of Doom. I love the Ray of Doom in BTD Battles too, but I think I might like it a little bit more in BTD 6 here. It looks so awesome, man. I really love that thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually build a little bit more defense while our banks are making a ton of money. What should I build here? You know what, man? Let's go for a Monkey Ace. I don't use Monkey Ace very often. I obviously have Operation Darkstorm, so you know what? Let's grab an Operation Darkstorm. Why not, man? We're going to put it on a figure 8 pattern. Really make sure it can shred up those balloons. I think I might have... Nope, I went with the right path with sharper darts. I was going to say, I thought maybe I went for the wrong path, but nope, that's the right path. So here we are, our banks have $24,000 in them now, and we are looking good. So I've really been getting into playing Diablo 3 again. I have it on PlayStation 4. I really enjoyed playing it before. I have a lot of stuff on that game. I really enjoy playing it. I in particular enjoy my Raycore Charge Barbarian. And there's a couple of other builds that I enjoy too. I really enjoy the Scythe Necromancer, and I think it's the Chantoto Wizard. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've played my Chantoto Wizard, I think it is. But I've been getting into playing it again on my PS4. It's a really fun game. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, this isn't going to be the only game that I'm going to do a new series on. I think I'm going to start doing some series on my PlayStation games, like maybe doing a Titanfall series or maybe a Minecraft series. I'm really looking to play some new games and do some more YouTube videos on some other stuff. I've been getting frustrated with Mobile Legends, so you know what? We're going to try and do some other YouTube videos and play some other games and check some new stuff out. So here we go. We almost got enough money for our Ray of Doom here. We got $83,000. We got almost enough for our Ray of Doom, and it's not even level 80 yet. So we are going to get ourselves the Ray of Doom. We need $5,000 more dollars. Shouldn't be a hassle at all. Popping these balloons like nobody's business. They're just dying. So here we go. We got our Ray of Doom now. So this is going to absolutely destroy everything that we can ever imagine. This is a really good tower. It absolutely destroys every class of balloon. You'll barely even see them come out on the screen. So we're going to get ourselves a Berserker Brew here to buff up our Dartling Gunner. We can go ahead and sell this Mortar Monkey now, and we are going to get ourselves a Village with Monkey Intelligence Bureau, and eventually Call to Arms as well. Now, the Monkey Village is one that I haven't used a whole lot, especially when I was playing BTD Battles still. I don't think it's a horrible tower in BTD 6, but in BTD Battles it's really bad because, you know, there wasn't really a whole lot of things that it did. And it took up a tower slot, so like nobody used the Monkey Village because it was bad. But in BTD 6, I really like to use it for different things. For example, it's really good to buff up a Sun Temple Super Monkey, and it's good for, let's see, what else is it good for? It's good for buffing up the Mad. Oh, I don't have Mad yet, so let's buy that. It's good for buffing this up. And it's good for buffing up a few other towers, like the Engineers, the Sentry Champion, and a few other towers. Oops, I put down an accidental bomb shooter. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. We're getting closer to round 80. So we already got $10,000 in our monkey bank, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build myself a second Darling Gunner, and we're going to get an MAD. Never used an MAD before, so you know what, man? We're going to learn how the MAD works together, because I've never used this tower, not even one time when I was still playing BTD 6 when it just came out. So here we go. We're going to take our money. We're going to build a quick rocket storm. We're going to have to save up 78,000 money for that upgrade. So it's going to be a little while here. But the Ray of Doom here is going to take care of everything that we can ever imagine. It has so much popping power. It will absolutely obliterate everything. Okay, so here we go. We're coming up on round 80 here. We're on round 78. The Spray of Doom is just going to absolutely destroy everything until the bad balloon comes out. Not even going to be that big of a struggle at all. It will destroy everything. Alright, so it's basically just waiting until round 100 when the bad balloon comes out, and yeah. So back to my story, what was I saying? Oh, right, about Diablo 3. I've been enjoying playing a couple of my Diablo 3 builds. My Crusader is really nice, too. Actually, both of my Crusaders. I have 2 Crusaders on Diablo 3. I play I have a few modded items on my PS4 Diablo 3. I don't think you can do that on the computer, so I don't use modded items during seasons, though, because I know some people do. I don't really like that too much because it's, you know, cheating the leaderboards and stuff. Using modded items outside of season is still cheating, but it's not, like, affecting anybody. It's just you and with solo play and everything. But, yeah, I really like a couple of the builds that I made. I made one that uses the Valor build. And it makes it hit pretty hard, but I don't make it hit like super hard. Like I don't make it one-shot everything. I just give it enough damage to where it can actually compete with some of the better builds that you don't need modded items for. Like the Valor with the, I think it's called the Fires of Heaven. I don't exactly know what it's called. I think it's called the Fires of Heaven. So here we go. We actually have enough for the MAD now. Oh, wait, 78,000. We're still short 4,000. Well, that won't be any time at all. We'll have that by the time that round 100 gets here. Again, the Ray of Doom just destroying everything. Like, it barely even gets on the screen. It just shreds it. But yeah, maybe I'll make a couple videos about Diablo 3 if I can find out how to record on my PlayStation. I have to for the Minecraft series and stuff. But I think you can. You need to like plug in a headset and stuff. But I think I can do it. I'll have to learn how to do all that stuff eventually. And I'll definitely get videos out to you guys on my YouTube channel so that you can watch me play PlayStation games. So here we go. We actually have enough for a MAD now, so we're going to buy the MAD. And that's going to do absolutely ginormous damage to everything, especially Moab class balloons. At least that's what it says. So with the Ray of Doom and the MAD put together, that's going to be able to pop basically anything in the game up to around 100, so we don't have much to worry about. The only thing that might be a little bit worrisome is the camo detection on the MAD here. So we're actually going to get ourselves a second monkey village here. And we're going to get it up to the radar scanner and monkey intelligence bureau with jungle drums. So that will be able to hit DDTs now, and we should be good for the rest of the match here up to round 100. So another one of the builds that I've been enjoying playing on Diablo is my Scythe Necromancer. That's been a really great build. You know, they're all really awesome. I'll do a video for you guys soon on maybe my Diablo builds or some other games. I'm definitely gonna find out how to do it. I know with my Mobile Legends videos, I don't talk in my videos very often, and that's because, you know, I have to be hyper-focused with that. You know, I'm very frustrated with the game at the moment, so I'm taking a break, not playing at the moment, you know, just trying out some other stuff, and making some videos on some other games that I enjoy playing. So anyway, here we go. I think DDT's come out around 95, and we've already made over 150,000 monkey dollars at least to afford all these towers. We've made probably closer to 200,000. So these banks are very, very awesome. I really enjoy using these banks. I think that our Dartling Gunner is, yeah, it's close to getting the Bez, so we're going to get that eventually as well. You know what? Screw it, man. We're not going to get a Bez. We're going to get 2. Yes, you heard me right. 2 Call to Arms. And we are going to obliterate this bad balloon before it even comes into existence, man. So yeah, I've also been doing some plants as well. I'm trying to plant some pepper plants. It hasn't been going really well. You know, this is my first year trying it, so I didn't expect to, you know, have a big, huge bush of pepper plants, but, you know, I'm kind of disappointed with my plants. And, I've been doing a lot of research online, you know, just how to, grow peppers and stuff. I live in Michigan, right? So we don't get a super long growing season here, but we do get some hot weather, and I figured that I could grow some peppers. I have to do a little more research, though, because there are some things that I did wrong. I didn't give them enough sunlight in the early part of the year, and a couple of them died and grew super thin. And I planted multiple seeds in one pot, which isn't great either, apparently. So next year, I think I'm going to start them inside sooner, and then we're going to be able to grow a bunch of peppers, hopefully all over the place if I start them sooner, because then I can plant them when the frost happens, when the last frost happens, and then they'll hopefully grow over the summer. And with me starting them early in the year, it's going to make them grow faster, especially with our short growing season here in Michigan. So here we go. Didn't even see the DDTs on the screen. We're almost done here. We're 96 out of 100. And the balloons are just getting popped before they even come into existence here. You can barely see them on the screen there. I didn't even see the DDTs at all. Thought they came out at around 95. May be wrong here, though. We got Zomigod after Zomigod just getting obliterated. Look at these Dartling Gunners, man. Look at the Ray of Doom. Look at the Ray of Doom, how much damage it's doing. Thousands of damage a second. This one is okay too, but it's really for Moab popping power. Not doing as much damage as the Ray of Doom, which, you know, isn't really shocking. So actually what we're going to do, man, here, we're going to get ourselves a permanent brew, and we're going to... Nope, this is it right here. Oh my god. The bad balloon just got obliterated. Holy crap, man. And we got a banana farm, and we are completed on the... I forgot what this map is. It's a beginner map, I know. We got 330 monkey dollars. So that is a very good map. I enjoyed that a lot. The Dartling Gunners, as you can see, are absolutely ridiculous. We popped that bad balloon in absolutely no time. And that is all I have for you today, Crispy Croutons. I will be back very soon. Been trying to find some other games. Again, like I said earlier in the video, I'm frustrated with Mobile Legends at the time, so I'm not making any more videos on that game at this point. But I may in the future, if I decide to play it again. But we are going to be doing some BC6 videos, and like I said, I'm going to find out how to record on my PlayStation. So with all that being said, I think that is about it. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to it. That would very much make me happy. I don't really expect a whole lot of subscribers or anything. I really just make videos for fun. It makes me happy to make videos. It makes me happy that I can teach myself how to do all the editing features and stuff. I'm obviously not perfect at it, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I will catch you later.